Good morning, everybody. Callie Basson out here with another video. It has been a little bit since I've been on Lake Oroville, but that's where we are today. Beautiful Lake Oroville. Quite a bit of boats out today. There's probably, I don't know. There might be I don't know, but there was like, 30 boats in the Buildwell parking lot, so first time launching here, but yeah. I don't know, I got a bunch of stuff rigged on. I got a A-rig on, I got a prop bait, a jig, float and fly, Ned rig, drop shot, got all the bass goodies on. So hopefully we're gonna catch us a few. But yeah, let's go fishing. I just missed one. He just barely ticked it. I don't know if he'll come back for it. Let's see. Slip, a little loose. There we go. Much better. That was almost a disaster. You freaking smoked the MrBlurecomapany jig. Oh yeah. Whew. Not a bad one there for Lake Oroville. It's actually a pretty good one. Freaking fatty. Oh man. Chunky monkey. That's a freaking solid, almost 2 1/4 probably. That's a good one for out here. Oh, just absolutely choked the MrBlurecomapany jig. Whew. All right, that's what I'm talking about there. Just hopping along some rocks. I think there's right off this point. There is some sort of rock incline because I was hopping it up and it was all boom. Freaking smoked it. Pretty close, just shy of 2 1/4, but that's a good one there. All right, let's go, buddy. Thanks for biting. MrBlurecomapany jigs linked down below. You want to get them. These things freaking stick spotted bass and largemouth and smallies, but the finesse jigs like this guy right here, it's freaking spotted bass chew these things. Go guys. Oh, little guy. No wonder he's coming straight in. And no wonder I missed him before. Just a little guy. Ooh, yeah. There he is. Got that guy on the OG MrBlurecomapany jig. Got a little wire weed guard there. Just caught me a freaking biggin. Alright, well, that's number 2. Oh, I got my A-rig snagged up there. I freaking marked a little school of fish. Finally had one eat the freaking Ned rig, but he spit it. Come on, come back for it. No. Gotta be kidding me. He freaking smoked it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Just throwing a little Nedly Deadly here. Kind of a shad color, green pumpkin with like a ghost shad on the bottom. Trying to just look like a little dying shad or bait fish that fell. That one frickin', he thumped it, but just didn't stay on. So let's see if I can get one more or get another bite out of those guys before I move on here. There we go. Got one on the Ned rig. Oh, little guy. Little guy. But none the least, another fish. We'll take that. There we go. Alright. These guys are fat right now. That's all I gotta say. Chunky monkeys. Hey. Don't splash me. Well, that's another fish I just got bit on, where I missed my first fish on the Ned rig. There's another pretty much similar rock pile on the same bank where it's like there's just mud and nothing and then a rock pile. And they're pretty shallow. I was marking them about 15-20 feet all the way out to about 30, but they definitely were higher congested in that shallower spot, which is kind of where that fish was right now, because I'm sitting about 35 feet and that was probably in 20 feet where he bit me. But well, maybe we got a little pattern going, so hopefully we can keep repeating this or find something else too. But I'll take fish any way I can get them in the winter here. Same rock pile. Got me another one. Let's see, is it same size, smaller? A little bit bigger. He's a little bigger. We'll take that. Come up here, buddy. There we go. Like to see that. Choking the old Ned rig. What I'm definitely learning though right now, I mean, it is winter, so always move slow, but see, buddy, with this and the jig especially, I'm moving it very slow, because on my Ned rig here I'm throwing the Z-Man TRD, so when I'm not moving that thing's just sticking straight up and moving around a little bit if there's any wind. You know, over here there's no wind, but where there is wind it will be, and then I'm just dragging it a little bit and letting it sit. That one picked it up, just dead sticking it. Oh, he did have it. No. Oh. I actually dropped it on him. He was just sitting with it. Crap, I didn't feel him bite at all. Super subtle. All right, let's see if he comes back for it. There he is. Got him. Yeah, I came back for it. Let's go. Did a little video game in there. Feels like an alright one. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's not bad. There we go. Oh, largemouth. Or no, never mind, spotted bass. Just kidding. They're just super pale today. There we go. Freaking gone. Freaking gone. Every time, man. Top of the lip. Old Nedly Deadly. Or Deadly Nedly, however you want to say it, but freaking munching it, man. Yeah, marked that. Marked him on the graph. Actually, there's another. Just saw another one on the graph there too. But just marked him right along the bottom there. So I figured drop the Ned rig down there, see if I can entice him to come over and get it. And he bit it once. He picked it up and he was like sitting off the bottom, because when I lifted there was some slack. Missed him, then kind of just let it sit there for another 10-15 seconds, and he picked it back up. So just gotta slow down.
There we go. Oh. Smoke the A-rig. Holy crap. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. First cast on the A-rig. Side throwing this morning. That's a nice chunk there. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Look at that. Ate the old MrBlurecomapany jig head on the A-rig. That's a fat one. Oh, man. Freaking crushed it. Look at that, guys. Heck yeah. Boom, A-rig fish. Gotta love those.
That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Ate the old MrBlurecomapany swim bait head here. I guess I can show you guys. Got my chesty on. That's a nice 2-pound chunk there. Heck yeah. Let it go. Dude, that fish was freaking thick. God dang. I mean, that almost knocked slack in the A-rig. Whew.
Drought there without a bite, but finally got another one on the Ned rig. Yeah, got a spider. Little guy, get up here, buddy. There you go. Another one on the freaking Ned rig there. Switched up to a little heavier one just to get down there a little quicker, and that guy thumped her. Thanks, buddy. Yet again, just going really slow, waiting for him just to pick it up. They're biting very subtle today, so I've only had probably 2 bites today that I've really felt. I think both of them are on the jig, so subtle bite on the Ned rig though.
That was a fish. Thought that was. There we go. That one was really shallow. That one was like 15 feet. It was like a decent one. Yeah. Got us a runner here. Ate the old Ned rig. There's a couple with it. I'm seeing them down on the graph right now. Come on, buddy. There we go. Here we go. Choking the old Ned rig. It's been doing some work today. That's all I gotta say. Thanks, bud. Yeah. Threw that one right up on the point. I'm gonna drop down because I've marked like 3 fish, or 2 or 3 fish under me there. So, but have that drop down, but pretty much just cast it right in front of this little rock pile here. And let's see, where I'm in 15 feet now, so actually that was probably in like 8 feet, something like that. Pretty shallow. I mean, it is supposed to get up to 72 today, so that's probably causing these fish to move up a little bit. The water temp this morning was about 51, and back here it's 54, so that is good to see. It's warmed up 3 degrees, so won't be that surprised if we catch some more way up shallow here. And let's see if we can't keep this rolling. There he is. That one freaking crushed it. Holy crap. He literally knocked slack in it. God damn. Yeah, these fish are definitely moving shallow. Ooh, bro. Easy, killer. How big are you? Loosen the drag a little bit. How big are you? Acting like he's a good one. He's not too bad. Not too bad. Go ahead and boat flip him on a 6-pound test. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Another one on the freaking Ned rig, man. They are munching this thing right now. Got some black spots there. Good sign of health. Thank you, buddy. Man, I mean, that one, he knocked slack in it towards me. I'm like, whoa, what was that? I was not expecting it.
With the Ned rig after throwing the jig a few casts and freaking got one. Nice one. Nice spot. You know what? This one. Oh yeah, that's a freaking stud. Woo-hoo-hoo. In the you go, Netty goes. Dude, the Ned rig popped right out. That is a chunk. Oh, man. You kidding me? Look at that. Freaking stud on the Ned rig. That, I'm curious how much this weighs. This has got to be at least 2.5. Got ourselves a 2.5 pounder on Lake Oroville. That's what I'm talking about there, guys. Heck yeah. Thanks for biting, bud. Freaking stud. Later. Boom. Man, that feels good to catch one of those freaking bigger spotted bass out here. I caught 2 other ones that are bare, about, one was just shy of 2 1/4, the other one about the same. But yeah, they're eating the Ned rig right now really good. Definitely warming up, and it feels, I mean, I'm in freaking t-shirt. I could be in shorts and flip-flops right now if I wanted to, but it is warm, so. Alright guys, so wrapping up today's video out on Lake Oroville today. You know what? It turned out to be a pretty good day. Bite definitely picked up later as the day went on, but just gonna go over the few baits I did pretty well on. So started off in the morning with a Mr. B Lure Company green pumpkin purple finesse jig, 1/2 ounce, with a 5-inch twin tail grub, Gary Yamamoto, of course, and had that on my good old Colt 734 with the Lose speed spool on there. 12-pound P-line tactical fluorocarbon. That's usually my finesse jig setup all the time. I also had, I broke it off, but I also had a Mr. B Lure Company. It's the, I think it's the OG jig is what it's called. But it basically just has two little wire weed guards on there. Super light, but just enough to not get snagged in a branch and stuff like that. But this one just open, there's no weed guard, nothing like that. Other bait that I did catch one decent one on. Oh yeah, and just quick to add, this is my first trip of 2021 and got him on the jig, of course. That was a good one. Then I caught another about the same size as that on the A-rig. He knocked slack in it. I kind of went over it before, but just got two 3.3 inch Kitech teasers on there, just twist locked it. And then I did find actually another Mr. B Lure Company swim bait head, but on mine I'm running an 1/8 ounce on the middle, the long one, and then two 3/8 ounce swim bait heads on there. And then those have 3.8 inch Kitechs on the hook ones. Finally, the last bait that pretty much caught most of my fish today was the good old Ned rig. I actually just broke it off right before I decided to end it, but I had I was mixing up, I think this is a 1/6 ounce Ned head, and then I had one that was a little heavier. It might have been a 5/16, just when I was throwing a little deeper. But oh yeah, and on the A-rig, that's my 795 Dobbins Fury with a Lew's Super Duty and 25-pound test P-line CXX. Back to the Ned rig, I'm running P-line Spinex on here and a Fury 702 series Dobbins to 6-pound test leader, and I think this is 20-pound braid. And just because we're talking here, the two baits I had on the Ned rig were just some Z-Man finesse TRDs. The first one was the Deal. That's one I was throwing before. It's like a green pumpkin on top half, shad color on the bottom. Good way to just represent a shad that's fallen down, dying, that kind of thing. And then as the day went on, I transitioned to a green pumpkin Goby, and that did some work at the end of the day there. But that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed my first fishing trip of 2021. It was a good one. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below.